Hello and welcome to the bonsai garden. You know, Chinese elm is a very popular and common species for bonsai. Chinese juniper is also a very popular and common species for bonsai. But let's see which is the best species for beginners. Chinese elm, Ulmus parvifolia, is a popular choice for bonsai due to its adaptability, attractive bark and small leaves. It's native to China, Japan, Taiwan and Korea. Chinese elm bonsai trees are known for their graceful, elegant appearance and can be cultivated by both beginners and experienced bonsai enthusiasts. Here is some information about Chinese elm as a bonsai. Characteristics. Chinese elm trees have small, ovate leaves that have a serrated edge. The leaves are dark green in colour, which turns to yellow or bronze during the autumn season. The bark is mottled with shades of grey, brown and orange, creating an interesting visual texture. The trunk often has a distinctive corky appearance with flaking bark. There are cork bark varieties. Growth and size. Chinese elm bonsai can grow to various sizes ranging from small to medium. The trees can reach a height of around 10 to 18 inches. That's 25 to 45 centimetres, when grown as bonsai, although there are larger specimens as well. The growth rate of Chinese elm is relatively fast, making it easier to shape and style compared to slower growing tree species. Trunk and branches. Chinese elm trees develop a unique, twisted trunk with age. This characteristic gives the bonsai an aged and weathered appearance. The branches are flexible and can be easily wired and shaped to achieve the desired bonsai form. Leaf pruning and reduction. Chinese elm leaves can be reduced in size through regular pruning and maintenance. Pruning should be done during the growing season to encourage new growth and to refine the shape of the bonsai. Regular pinching of new shoots will help in maintaining the desired size and shape. Wiring and shaping. Chinese elm bonsai is amenable to wiring as branches are fairly flexible and respond well to shaping. Wiring should be done carefully to avoid damage to the bark. When using wire, it's essential to monitor growth and adjust the wire as needed to prevent it from cutting into the branches. Lighting and temperature. Chinese elm bonsai prefers bright, indirect light. It can be grown both indoors and outdoors, but it thrives best outside. The tree can tolerate a wide range of temperatures, but it's best to protect it from extreme cold or heat. Watering and feeding. Chinese elm bonsai should be watered thoroughly, allowing the soil to dry slightly between waterings. Overwatering or allowing the roots to sit in standing water should be avoided, as it can lead to root rot. Regular fertilisation during the growing season with a balanced bonsai fertiliser will help maintain the health and vigour of the tree. Repotting. Chinese elm bonsai should be repotted every 2 to 3 years during early spring, just before the new growth appears. During repotting, it's important to prune and comb out the roots to maintain the desired size and balance between the roots and foliage. Well-draining bonsai soil should be used to ensure proper aeration and drainage. Pests and diseases. Chinese elm bonsai is generally resistant to most pests and diseases. However, like any plant, it can be susceptible to issues such as aphids, spider mites and powdery mildew. Regular inspections and appropriate treatments can help keep the tree healthy. Chinese elm bonsai offers a rewarding experience for bonsai enthusiasts due to its adaptability, aesthetic appeal and ease of care. With proper attention and maintenance, these trees can thrive and develop into beautiful and captivating bonsai specimens. Chinese elm are fairly ubiquitous bonsai trees. They're easy to get hold of and fairly inexpensive. You can find them in bonsai nurseries, garden centres, and even some supermarkets relatively inexpensively. They're fairly robust and quite forgiving, so they make really good trees for beginners to bonsai. Chinese juniper, or Juniperus chinensis, is a popular species for bonsai due to its rugged and distinctive appearance as well as its ability to tolerate a variety of growing conditions. Here's some information about Chinese juniper as a bonsai. Characteristics. Chinese juniper bonsai trees have a unique gnarled and twisted trunk with a reddish-brown to grey-brown bark that exfoliates in strips. The branches often grow in irregular patterns, creating an aged and weathered look. The foliage consists of scale-like leaves that are dark green in colour, and they can turn bronzed or purplish during winter. Growth and size. Chinese juniper bonsai trees can vary in size from small to medium-large, depending on the specific cultivar and the bonsai training techniques. Chinese junipers have a slow to moderate growth rate, making them suitable for shaping and styling over time. Trunk and branches. Chinese juniper bonsai trees develop thick and sturdy trunks with rugged bark that peels off in strips, revealing different shades of reddish-brown or grey-brown underneath. The branches grow in irregular patterns, creating a natural and aged appearance. Wiring and shaping the branches is possible, but care should be taken to avoid damaging the bark. Often they are designed with gin or shari deadwood features that contrast with the dark red bark. Pruning and pinching. Chinese juniper bonsai trees require regular pruning and pinching to maintain their shape and compact growth. Pruning should be done in late winter or early spring before new growth appears. Pinching back the new growth throughout the growing season helps to encourage branching and foliage density. Wiring and shaping. Chinese juniper bonsai trees have flexible branches that respond well to wiring. Wiring should be done carefully to avoid causing damage to the bark and branches. Junipers tend to hold their shape well once wired, but it's important to monitor the growth and adjust the wire accordingly to prevent wire scars. Lighting and temperature. Chinese juniper bonsai trees prefer full sun to partial shade. They can tolerate a wide range of temperatures but perform best in temperate to cool climates. Protecting the bonsai from extreme heat and providing adequate ventilation is important for their overall health. Watering and feeding. Chinese juniper bonsai trees have moderate water needs. They should be watered thoroughly and allowed to dry out slightly between waterings to prevent overwatering and root rot. Regular fertilization during the growing season with a balanced bonsai fertilizer helps maintain the tree's health and vigor. Repotting. Chinese juniper bonsai trees should be repotted every 2 to 3 years, typically during the early spring, before the new growth begins. During repotting, it's important to prune and comb out the roots to maintain the appropriate size and balance between the roots and foliage. Well-draining bonsai soil should be used to ensure good aeration and water drainage. Pests and diseases. Chinese juniper bonsai trees are generally hardy and resistant to most pests and diseases. However, they can occasionally be affected by common bonsai pests such as spider mites and scale insects. Regular inspections and appropriate treatments can help prevent and manage pest infestations. Chinese juniper bonsai trees offer a unique and rugged beauty that can bring a sense of age and character to a bonsai collection. With proper care, these trees can develop into stunning specimens, showcasing the distinctive features of the species. Whilst Chinese juniper do undoubtedly make great bonsai trees, they are a little bit more difficult to get hold of, and they can be a little bit more costly in garden centres and bonsai nurseries. Also, they are less forgiving, and often it will be a period of time before they actually respond with any obvious sign that they're not well, and in all likelihood by the time the tree looks unwell, it has probably died already. So if you're someone who is new to bonsai or looking to buy your first bonsai tree, if you're choosing between Chinese elm or juniper, I would suggest you go with the Chinese elm. Nice job, very well done. Oh, thank you. Fancy the pub? Yeah? Sounds like a great idea. If you found that interesting or useful, then please hit the like button. And if you'd like to learn the secrets of how to grow great bonsai, then check out the link at the end of this video. Chinese juniper, Juniperus chinensis, is a popular species of bonsai due to its rugged and resistant growth, as well as its ability to tolerate a variety of growing conditions. Here's some information about Chinese juniper as a bonsai. And so is Chinese Juniper. And so is Chinese Juniper.